Nitro World Games is going to be a whole new chapter to freestyle motocross.
What I'm expecting is big tricks, awesome setup, something new that we've never seen before.
Some people say freestyle's dead, and I think it's only just begun.
Welcome to Nitro World Games All Access. This episode tells the full story of the biggest event of the Nitro World Games, FMX Best Trick. To understand how we got here, we have to journey back a couple years. Let's go into the mind of Travis Pastrana.
Hey! Oh my God! Who's coming to jump that? Yeah, you.
Wanted to try some new ramps onto a big step up, so I invited Tom Pages and myself out there to give it a crack and see what we could do. And
I got this invite from Travis saying like, hey, we're doing this thing, do you want to come back? And I'm like, yeah, sure, I'm so excited about it. It was a big mistake.
After a few guinea pigs tested the ramps, Travis knew they would set the stage for Nitro World Games. This practice to the airbag ultimately led to Josh Sheehan accomplishing the biggest trick ever landed on an FMX bike, the triple backflip. What came from those projects was the desire to continue pushing progression far beyond what people thought possible. Travis and his crew began designing and testing new ramps.
This is like never hit before ramps, and they're not ramps you can halfway jump. These are like third gear, wide open. It's as gnarly as it gets. The ramp down here, it is like nothing I've ever seen before, but I'm taking Travis's word that he's gonna jump it first, and I'll watch him, and hopefully for some reason then that'll give me confidence. But it's what needs to happen to make everything go further, so that's why we're here.
It wasn't just the top international riders. Travis also invited some of the best unknown talent as well.
That was gnarly. I think I hit it too fast.
We got everything set up. We got this bag up front with the huge jumps right there for best trick at World Games. We got Nitro Cap City Torch set up over there to that bag. Running out of time, man. Running out of time for World Games. How cool is that? Dude.
Oh, there's ground there!
We got a knee! Hey, off with the generator! Somebody turn the generator off!
While Travis continued to test ramps in Maryland, Nitro Circus built a compound with identical ramps for guys to ride down under.
So our new Nitro Circus compound that we just built on the Gold Coast, we've got all the latest Nitro Circus ramps out there that Travis has designed. Got pretty much the biggest and baddest dudes in the sport here. Sheeny, Clint and Jacko Strong and a few of the other boys are here. And then we've got front flip ramps. We've had the double front flip ramp out there. So all possibilities. It's just opening everything to a whole nother level. Yeah, you're definitely all in for a treat.
Pushing progression in the pursuit of accomplishing world's firsts is not an easy process. As you can see, the ramps are next level and have never been used in a contest format. Let's meet the men who are going to be putting their lives on the line at Nitro World Games. Unlike the other sports in this competition, FMX Best Trick is invite only. These athletes were hand-picked because hitting these ramps is a life and death situation. Whereas events like BMX Triple Hit, Skate Best Trick, and even BMX Best Tricks will have semi-finals, FMX Best Trick is comprised of 8 hand-picked athletes. And these athletes have proved to Travis that they are capable of hitting the ramps safely and in control. Let's meet some of them right now.
Freestyle Motocross Best Trick is going to be awesome. To be a part of it, it's an honour. I just want to land my stuff. That's #1 priority, and to watch what other people are going to do, it's going to be mind-blowing. So much work has gone into bag landings and testing these new ramps and stuff, so to be able to finally put it into practice and have the world watch, it's awesome.
Thank you for coming out and guinea pigging this thing. Yeah.
The riders had a day to practice to the bag, but when it comes time for competition, the bag will be pulled away.
I got an email from Travis. He said, "Hey man, do you want to attempt a trick at Nitro World Games?" And I was like, "For sure, I'll take this opportunity with both hands." And yeah, I got 2 weeks at his house practicing ruler front flip. I managed to get it dialed, so I'm here now. In a way, I'm nervous, but at the same time, I just want to get it over and done with. It's all I've been thinking about for the last 2 weeks.
Couldn't have done that any better.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
A little nervous, pumped and stoked all in one. I think the new ramp format and the new contest format's gonna prove for some, a never seen before best trick contest. So.
Yeah, Nitro World Games is going to be a whole new chapter to freestyle motocross. I'm so excited. So as far as my plan for Nitro World Games, I don't want to have heaps of crazy high expectations and let myself down. So my biggest goal is to go there, try my hardest and do the best I can and not be in my comfort zone once the whole time I'm there.
You know, 10 years ago, when I was watching X Games, with a bunch of my friends, we opened up the foam pit and we were playing X Games in the foam pit with mini bikes. So I've been looking forward for a day like this my whole life.
And finally, here's a guy new to FMX who Travis has selected to attempt the scariest trick ever done in action sports.
Honestly, Travis just hit me up one day and was just like, you want to give it a shot? And I went over that day, started doing single front flips. And I think I was doing them within 2 weeks, doing doubles.
What were you feeling?
A little excited, a little nervous, a little bit of everything. So much going on, man. It's been awesome so far. Practice has gone good.
When we come back, the riders practice for the biggest event of Nitro World Games, FMX Best Trick. Welcome back to Nitro World Games All Access. The ramps have been tested, riders selected. It's time for the gladiators of FMX Best Trick to prepare for competition. The practice to the FMX Best Trick airbag blew minds.
So sick!
Friends, family, and athletes from all other disciplines stopped what they were doing and came to watch.
I'm currently watching Jacko do double flips to the moon. There he goes.
Jacko can't make it out of the bag. That's awesome.
This is only practice day, day 1. Travis has super surpassed himself and his ideas, and this event is nuts.
They're going so high. Oh. The double backflip Superman. I'm mind boggled. This is insane.
Right now, I have never seen such gnarliness going down on a moto. There are double front flip cliffhangers, front flip tsunamis. two people that just escaped death in 2 jumps.
As bad as that went, yeah, you gotta have that really lucky.
The first day of practice, and people are just here standing here like people I've never even heard of, tricks I've never even seen. It's just gnarly. It's crazy.
I've literally just had my mind blown within 5 minutes and 3 jumps of dirt bikes, hitting this ramp that takes you 30, 40 feet in the air. I don't even know how high. And they're doing tricks I've never even thought of. It's going nuts over here, and it's just practice.
Jacko! Double flips, just on lock like nothing.
With practice over, the airbag is deflated and stripped away. The next time these guys hit this jump, they will be risking life and limb for a chance to take the title at Nitro World Games. Welcome back to Nitro World Games All Access. It's the moment we've all been waiting for, FMX Best Trick. Let's get into it.
I've never been more nervous watching an event than I was FMX Best Trick. The landing's 22 foot tall, and it was 45 degrees steep.
Greg Duffy from Churchton, Maryland. Competing in FMX Best Trick. Gonna try a double front flip.
There's only 2 tricks in this entire contest that have ever been done before. And then it goes to a new ramp, one that we've been designing for the last 3 years. These guys are gonna be going 55, 60 feet in the air. It's the first time that any of them are going to be trying these tricks to an actual landing.
Tony, thoughts?
I'm frightened, excited, and anxious.
Well, the safety net is out. We are going to send it over to Cam and Andy with the call. Let's get it on.
I'm just as scared as you and Tony right now. I mean, even Travis is nervous right now. The biggest stuff we've ever seen go down on dirt bikes is about to happen right now.
Taka heading into his first of 2 possible hits.
That's a 120-foot rock-solid backflip holding on to nothing of the motorcycle. The crazy thing about that is an 8.8 on the degree of difficulty scale.
Harry Bink from Australia now takes the floor here in Salt Lake.
He's bringing it on right now as he gets the front flip, Indian air, and
pulls it together. Part of the excitement and the feeling here is because these are rotations and moves, meaning the body and the bike going the way they are is something that we could have never imagined it not that long ago in the sport.
No, I still have not imagined it. I'm watching it live on NBC right now, right in front of us here.
Now we got Mark. He's about to go do this. This is the opposite of a special flip. It is a Superman C-crab go into a front flip. This is the biggest stage that Mark has ever been on, and he's coming at the ramp right now. Oh, and he does it! Absolutely could not be better. That is such a technical trick. It's a Superman C-crab, and as he flips forward, there's just no way to see anything. This is something that is going to have a very, very high degree of difficulty. It looks simpler than some of the front flips, but that was awesome.
Josh Sheehan, I'm sensing a double backflip variation here. He has a number of them listed on his possibilities.
And Josh is Mr. Double backflip, Superman, and he loses it. That's the first double I've actually seen Josh crash on.
It was carnage. I overcooked my first double flip Superman, slid out. Thankfully the bike took most of it and I slid out, and my bike was a bit bent, flip lever was wrecked, so thanks to the mechanic fixed her up. Happy to be able to walk out healthy.
Mr. Jacko strong right now.
Jacko is a beast.
He went for the knack and
a new rider we're not familiar with, William Vanderpoot, and this is going right into it.
Absolutely
nailed it, right
the
on.
landing, and look at that extension away from the motorcycle cam.
He gets a bit off axis, but is able to pull it in. You can see he has to reel it in just a bit. But that is what we're talking about, the progression, taking it to another level, something different, something you haven't seen before, and his first time ever putting it onto a landing.
Oh, I'm so proud for Vandenboot. He's been struggling with that trick. He's been at my house just working his butt off.
Sheehan headed for the double back.
Extension, and he rides out of it perfectly!
Absolutely nails.
And that was like a kiss of death, backflip, kiss of death to backflip again, double backflip with a kiss of death right in the middle of it.
Watch this extension.
Oh, look at that, kiss of death. Wow. Brings it around, perfectly sticks the landing, and that has to be a 10.
Got out there, stomped the second one, bigger than what I did in practice, so look, I'm stoked. The crowd was so into it, they loved it. Everything just flowed smooth, and everyone did awesome, you know, and we progressed and kept everyone safe. And yeah, it just couldn't have gone better.
And rolling in, this is Pat Bowden. The course is his, and we'll see. Salutes the crowd.
Such huge, we're jumping up and down up here. Wait until you see this trick from the side angle. First guy to congratulate him, look at that, hits the mechanical kicker, and he gets out.
Look at the extension, that is ridiculous.
He holds it, half of the trick he holds it, comes around. Looked like it wanted to throw him over the front on the landing. Pat Bowden salutes the crowd here in Salt Lake City.
I think I was more scared watching the other guys throw down than my particular run. I'm just astounded with what just went down. I mean, everything that was put down tonight was a world's first. If the progression continues like this every year at Nitro World Games, I don't know, I'm gonna be speechless. I don't know what to say.
Pat Bowden, rule of running, did you see that?
This next jump comes with a heavy history for Travis and the entire Nitro family.
My name is Bruce Cook from Kelowna, BC, Canada, and I am going to be double front flipping at Nitro Circus Live.
I've never been so scared in my life after, you know, having gone through and watched Bruce Cook and knowing that Greg Duffy was going to go bigger.
Everyone ran over to him and I just stood there. I didn't want to go see. I didn't want to hear what was possibly wrong.
The way that he landed, a part of me knew that he was paralyzed.
This trick left Bruce a paraplegic for life.
Greg Duffy will now be only the second person in history to ever attempt this trick.
When we come back, we'll see if Greg Duffy will be the first person to ever walk away from the most dangerous trick in action sports. Welcome back to Nitro World Games All Access. We're about to see Greg Duffy attempt the improbable and go for the world's first FMX double front flip. The tension in the stadium is almost unbearable.
This is absolutely amazing. And here we go, double front flip.
It looks like we're not waiting on this. Double front flip. Greg Duffy, we didn't even get on. He just rode out of a double front flip.
He has put his heart, he has put his soul. The most insane thing I've ever thought. Bruce Cook, I know you're watching at home, man. Love you guys.
Craziest stuff I've ever seen in one night. This is like action sports history every 30 seconds. It's insane.
All of a sudden, he's in the air. And when he rode out of that, I lost it. I just absolutely, I came unglued.
I've never tried a contest before, man. His last one to the airbag, he would have died. It would have killed him. Memories of just Bruce Cook, smile for BC, man.
Finishing what Bruce Cook started.
I'm pumped, man. I'm at a loss for words. So much going through my mind. Can't thank everybody enough. Travis, Mike Pora, Jeff Cernix, and everybody else. Thank you.
Nitro World Games just finished, and I just landed the world's first real front flip. I'm alive. Everybody's alive. Everybody's going home safe to their families, and it was an amazing night.
Yeah, it's an honour to be here, to even be able to be here and throw down some of those tricks. So yeah, grateful for Nitro and Travis for putting these stupid ideas together, and yeah, it's success, I say.
My desire to make the Nitro World Games the biggest, best trick event in the world by giving it bigger takeoffs and safer landings, I was really concerned that people were going to say, oh, but it wasn't to wood, it wasn't to dirt. And we didn't get a lot of that. The riders were actually really excited. They were excited they weren't fearing for their lives, that they could go bigger and do stuff that the crowd was on their feet, jaw dropping. I feel like that got the vibe back to what it used to be when the riders were just out there having a good time.
It was exactly what we had dreamed of. Thank you, guys.
That was insane! That was the first time in history any of those tricks have been landed in competition. What an epic contest, and best of all, everyone walked away safe. Thanks so much for watching this episode of Nitro World Games All Access. We'll see you next time.